Like, I want to be those girls that are just drowning in hair, like their afros. Like, Lord, you knew what you were doing when you gave me fine hair. You knew what you were doing.
Why is the world so wicked?
Why? Guys, I'm keeping it real. I tried copying styles from big name naturals like indigenous strands. Yeah, people like Fairy Flow Mother, Naturally Nika. I copied indigenous strands style of twist. Guess what? It broke my hair. Like, seriously broke. You know, I tried Fairy Flow's Mother hair growth challenge. It was a fail, as you would have expected. Yes, I posted it a few months ago. And isn't Naturally Nika? That's her wrapping method on twist. Let's not even go there, because my ends broke off. I'm doing the same twist now, and my hair is retaining length. So that's why I want to share with you what it is I'm doing and why it's actually working now, as strange as it may sound. You see that it's not much about the protective style, but something deeper. Dear loves, behold the protective styles of doom, or whatever you want to call it.
I cannot believe the hair loss that some of these women done had in 2025. My goodness, what have y'all done to y'all head?
The biggest scam in the natural hair community is not the botano oil scammers, but it's actually the 2 to 3 month neglective style that we were all sold. On its face, it sounds like it makes sense. Leave your hair alone and it will grow. But the best way I can describe it, it's like eating veggie straws all day thinking that they're healthy just because they're green. I know, because for a period of about 2 years, I neglective styled my way to my ends looking like this. That's why I raise an eyebrow when someone's like, oh, but my hair grew in this, my hair grew in that. As you can see, I have a little bit of length, but my hair looks dead. They sold you a dream. Not only have you dehydrated your hair of all products, you've then braided it up to not see water for weeks while it has the friction of synthetic fabric rubbing against it.
Baby, would you really go ahead and go ahead and would you go ahead and go ahead and would you go ahead and go ahead and go ahead and would you go ahead and just go ahead and cry?
If you were born with long hair and you have always had long hair your whole life, I don't want to see a long hair journey.
My hair does not grow. You guys, I don't get why my hair does not grow. I had perm in my hair, and maybe, just maybe, I thought my hair would start growing if I started taking care of it, went natural, did all the dude. Yes, it grew for like a year, 3 years, 4 years, whatever, how many years, it just stopped growing. All my brothers have dreads, and their dreads grow really fast. So I think if I did dreads, obviously my hair will start growing way faster. But what am I gonna do with dreads?
Now that I've been wearing my hair for the last 18 months without any protective styling, I have 2 very unpopular opinions. Number 1 is I don't think we actually know how many women have fine hair. On my For You page, I'm constantly seeing women who are saying, oh, I have fine hair, my hair is so thin, it's this, it's that, it's boneless. But could it be because you guys are wearing protective styles that actually damage your hair, and so that's what you're dealing with? Because if the majority of your strands are thin, but then your roots are thick, baby, you have regular thickness, you just don't know how to maintain it. And then this argument takes me right into point number 2, which is all the protective styling that we've been conditioned to think that makes our hair grow doesn't actually do that. Or let me reframe that statement. It does, but it doesn't retain the length. So you're just growing the hair, but you're not actually saving the ends that you are so desperately trying to maintain.
What I learned from copying these big name naturals, when you talk about density, their density and mine, then if you want to talk about the texture, their texture and my texture, it was not even close. Like, I had to dig old pics of these people, like pictures of their hair when it was like in the TWA stage, that short stage. And yes, it started to make sense. When I saw it, I was like, okay, watching their hair through the lens of the camera and all of that. You know what, camera can make all curly hair look like fussy hair from a distance, until you actually look at it closer and be like, this person's strands, this person's texture is looser than my own, because my hair is curly. The truth is, I love natural hair vibes, like I love natural hair, but I'm done copying people. My hair and their hair is not the same. I always say it to my teen fussy girlies, this video is for you. Okay, on the internet, teen hair, we are big on wigs, you know, we're big on all this frontal installs, you know, wig unboxing. But when you talk about waist length hair, when you talk about length retention, I hardly see us there, guys. Like, I'm not seeing much representation with fine hair strand.
Because why have girls been growing out their hair for like their whole entire lives, and then man them will start growing their hair 2 years ago, and now your hair surpassed the length of the girl's hair? She's been growing it out for years. Like, how does that work?
What am I gonna do with dreads. That just took me forever to do. I'm going to blow dry my hair and then cut it. Okay, I broke a nail. This is probably the wrong way to do this. I think I should do it in sections, maybe. I want a perfect afro, okay?
If you've been trying to retain length and you're wondering why has my hair not been retaining length, but I'm doing everything right and you're also combing your hair every single day, that might be the reason why. That might be it. That just might be it. Type 4 hair, as soon as it's distangled, will tangle up again, and that is usually why we put our hair into twists or we put our hair into braids straight away, so that we keep our hair stretched and prevent it from tangles. There is no reason why you should constantly be detangling your hair. There is just no reason. And if you feel like, oh, but I need to detangle my hair because I need to put into different hairstyles, like this hairstyle, like this claw clip hairstyle that I have on right now, I didn't let a comb touch my hair. I used a hairbrush. I did use a bristle brush to lay my hair down. But aside from that, this isn't even a hairstyle that I would do every day. This is a once in a while type of hairstyle. I would wear my fro out. I will wear my curly twist out, my braid out over this hairstyle any day. And I think that anyone who's aiming for length retention, long hair, curly hair, healthy hair, I think that the goal should be low maintenance hairstyles and something that does not require you to put your hands in your hair every single day. Stop combing your hair all the time, because I'm telling you, your hair does not need it, okay?
The takeaway is that our hair is as perfect as it is. Okay, it will keep growing, it won't stop growing. Fine hair will grow. Fine hair will grow when you stop doing everything that everyone else is doing and actually take time to learn what your hair loves. Hello loves, welcome to this channel. IG Stresses, it's Ifeoma Gift and I'm glad to have you here. So I hope that with these few points of mine, I've been able to convince you and not confuse you about the protective styles and the techniques that you should be doing to grow your thin fuzzy hair. Okay, I'm not here to cancel all the protective styles on the internet. Twists and mini braids without extensions still remain top tier in the group of hairstyles that will actually help you retain length. But the thing is your technique right? Have you actually studied how to twist your hair so it doesn't break off? Because this kind of twist, this twisting technique, it will break off my hair. My hair locks up in like a week or two. Yes, like this twist you're seeing. This is twist, but it looks like locks. I've gotten comments like that. And this hair is barely like 2 weeks old, guys. So that's me, and I already know that about my hair. So when twisting, I would definitely not borrow hair. Like, I avoid it at all costs, guys. You don't want to borrow hair. Look at your technique. Is it mini braids? You don't want to borrow hair. And if you don't have the patience to take down those mini braids, avoid it, please. Can we avoid it? Can we avoid the braids? If you're not ready for the takedown hassle, that takedown stress, because your hair will break. If you're not as patient as you can be, your hair will break and you will not see any length retention, because those thin strands. Okay.
Baby, 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 would you really go ahead and would you go ahead and just
Cry.
But you know what? I see the vision. I see the vision. Just let it marinate first.